Hi. Also, yeah, my hair is wet. Not because I was in the shower, but because I just got wet because it just was a. Oh, sorry there. Because it's a mess, and I was hoping to just avoid getting a haircut, but screw it. I need a goddamn trim. Like every time I just fix my hair, and they're around these what the hell am I talking about? Around these areas make me look like an old man. I don't know. I am just going nuts about my hair. I just need I will trim it. I will have it trimmed entirely, not entirely. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, sorry about that. You know what? I might as well just. Well, now I can't see jack squat. Just gonna have to deal, but. Oh my god, I almost look like a Sith Lord. Anyways, on with the whole point of the video. So, with Puss in Boots coming out on about almost a week, I figured it'd be the perfect time to review the Shrek movies. You know, since, well, I know Puss in Boots is not in the first one, but still though, it's Puss in Boots and Shrek are in the same universe. And of course, he does pop up in the next one, which that I look forward to. But yeah, I'm pretty much going to be reviewing every single Shrek movie, including the first Puss in Boots movie in prep for The Last Wish, which, I should probably address the elephant in the room. And I didn't mention this in my movie vlog for Glass Onion. So apparently we were supposed to get a fifth Shrek movie, and I have clearly been living underneath a rock, and I thought, wait, really? We were supposed to get another movie? Oh, okay. Not that I was desperate, but I would have been down. But for other fans, oh, they've been desperate for this movie, and it's been cold, dead. No, we've barely been getting updates about this Shrek movie. We've all been worried if it was canceled or not. Except me, because, again, I was living underneath a rock. But from the tweets I saw, you know what, I might as well replay the TikTok again. DJ Tenebroso! There is no way in hell Shrek is actually going to pop up in The Last Wish. I mean, like, they're playing, I know for a fact they're playing with us. Just having that song, All-Star, play in the last trailer, but also when Puss in Boots said, ogres are overrated, they're clearly referencing Shrek!
Ogres, Brad? Trust me, ogres are overrated.
Not gonna lie, that video was funny as hell. Like, I just like seeing animation and just live action just on screen together, and we have seen that a couple of times. For example, the Looney Tune movies. But seriously though, that was funny with how Puss in Boots just could not handle all that sauces that were just spicy.
Yeah, that sauce went straight to my cabeza. I can feel my tail. Watch this. I feel nothing. Seriously, look at me, look at me. Look into my eyes. Are you trying to kill me, Sean?
Puss? Are you okay, Puss? Puss in Boots? Are you okay?
It's formed a fiery hairball in there. Leche, please.
You drank all the leche.
Come on. Is there no más leche in this whole studio?
Do we have any more leche for Puss in Boots?
Leche! My kingdom for leche. Leche!
Still though, anyways, we're getting distracted. So of course, this is another favorite movie of mine from my childhood, and yeah, it's now been like, what, almost. Okay, I know this came out in 2001, so it has to have been like 21 years or 22. No, if it were 2000, it would be 22. Also, what's funny is that both my mom and stepmom have like a thing with Shrek. Like, my mom remembers the All-Star song, but for my stepmom, this is something I found out earlier this year. She's a huge fan of the Shrek movies, and she thinks the first two were good and that the last two were bad. Now, I'll be the judge about the last two, but the third one, I'm just like, okay, I'm in trouble now, am I? But still, that's something nice to know. In fact, we were actually watching those first two movies while we were eating dinner. Not that I was entirely watching the movie, but I got distracted. Like, we have a TV in our kitchen, as you should know that already, if you've been watching my videos. As I'm just eating my spaghetti, I just get distracted watching some scenes from the movie that are just playing on the TV. Now, I didn't watch the entirety of the movie, because I was busy with other things. But still, since I rewatched it last night, all I can say is that, yeah, I still like it. It's pretty much a classic. A Dreamworks classic. Wait, is this the first Dreamworks movie? I'm now just realizing this. Now, I'm not like a huge Shrek fan, but I still like the movies. They were a part of my childhood. In fact, I probably remember seeing the fourth one in theaters. And I know that for a fact. I definitely know for a fact I saw Shrek 4 in theaters, but we're not talking about Shrek 4. We're talking about Shrek 1. If we're going to be talking about Shrek 4, I gotta get through the first 3 movies. But I'm gonna say this right off the bat. The best duo of this entire movie is Shrek and Donkey, who Donkey is hilarious as hell in this movie. No joke, I was literally thinking about Donkey all day. Just the quotes he's been saying in this movie. Mainly him just singing.
'Cause I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. My problems have all gone. There's no one to deride me. But you gotta have friends.
Stop singing!
Like, just, he's pretty much like the MVP of this movie. I don't know. That's probably just me. Also, Cameron Diaz is in this. Oh, wait, speaking about Cameron Diaz. Since people say I look like Ryan Reynolds, both my classmates and followers on TikTok of mine, like, I get comments about this on TikTok. Like, I pretty much get compliments. Basically what I'm trying to say is that I get compliments that I look like Ryan Reynolds. My mom gets compliments that she looks like Cameron Diaz, and, yeah, they got a point. But for me, I don't know how I look like Ryan Reynolds. Do I seriously look like Ryan Reynolds? Okay, sorry, I got off topic there, but, yeah. Anyways, so what's the movie about? So yeah, Shrek is just pretty much wanting to just live his life alone, since he just does not want anyone in his personal business. And Lord Farquaad, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, who would be the villain of this movie, who's honestly, he's not even a villain at all. He's barely throughout the entire movie. Wait a sec, before I can finish what the movie is about, I forgot. This movie is full of memes. And if a movie is full of memes, then because the last movie that was full of memes was freaking Spider-Man 3. And I'm talking about this. So, this movie is full of good memes, but the one meme I could remember, like, I remember all the other memes, but the one that just sticks with me for some reason is just the E. Because, like, I'm sorry, this... What the... Wait, how did this even happen? Who came up with this? Yeah, for some reason he's just now capturing all the fairy tale characters that we know from Disney, like Peter Pan, Pinocchio, and also Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So I don't know what he's doing with them, but they all come to Shrek's swamp as they fear Lord Farquaad, and the only way Shrek can have his swamp back, or in other words, have all these characters just piss off his swamp, is that he pretty much seeks Farquaad, pretty much ask him to, can you tell these characters to piss off? Like, they're trespassing my property. Actually, they're trespassing my swamp. But in return, Farquaad has Shrek on an assignment, a quest, in fact, to go save a princess that ain't even Disney related, which, obviously, and that is Princess Fiona. And the only reason he wants to marry Princess Fiona is so he can become king, which, wait, hold on a sec. If he's not king, then who the hell is ruling the kingdom? There's no way that he's bossing everyone around if he's not king. I'm sorry, now I'm gonna get annoyed thinking this, or just, my brain can't function! So yeah, both Shrek and Donkey are on a quest to go save Princess Fiona from the big bad dragon that ends up becoming Donkey's girlfriend. I'm sorry. Not that I'm not against it, but I'm still trying to figure out how they both were able to make babies. So yeah, they were able to save her, of course, but what Fiona was expecting was not... it wasn't what she was expecting, and that would be an ogre and a talking donkey saving her instead of Prince Charming, who... Oh, I guess we're gonna meet him in the next one. But that was enough chit-chat. Time to talk about something that kind of blew me as a kid. But now watching this, I'm just like, oh wow, I really dig this. Not that I didn't dig it back then, but I was surprised about it, because like, oh my god. And that would be that Princess Fiona is an ogre. Well, cursed as an ogre. So she's a princess by day, but by night, she's an ogre. And yeah, I think I dig the twist there. She's pretty much not like all the other princesses who are all pretty and beautiful and all that, etc., etc. But for her, she's pretty much an ugly ogre that she doesn't think no one is ever gonna love, except for Shrek. Now that I think about it, this movie is basically a love story. I'm not trying to compare it to Free Guy, which, that's a video game movie, but it also has a love story. Like, wow, I'm now coming to realize this, that it's basically a love story. So Shrek wants nothing to do with humans or just anyone in general because, you know, they freak out and before getting to know him, so, and you know that phrase, don't judge a book by its cover. So he pretty much just wants to be left alone, but once he meets Princess Fiona, he pretty much falls in love with her. And once they share their true love's first kiss, it all ends happily ever after. Like, what? Like, seriously though, this movie is just a classic. It's still good to this day, and I'm just like, wow, this movie's still good to this day. Like, I don't get why people think Shrek 2 is the best. I think this first one is the best, but I'll probably be the judge of that once I watch the second one in about 2 days, I think. I don't know. I could watch it tonight, but I have a bunch of things planned on my planner here. And yeah, pretty much I'm just going off script, just trying to talk about just my general thoughts. All I can say is that it's pretty much a Disney... Not a Disney, sorry! It's pretty much a Dreamworks classic, and it's been one of my all-time favorite movies as a childhood, and yeah, it still lives up to this day. But wanna know something I had realized while watching this? This movie has a banger soundtrack. Like, literally, this movie has probably one of the best opening scenes I have ever seen.
She waited in the Dragon's Keep, in the highest room of the tallest tower, for her true love and true love's first kiss. Yeah, like that's ever gonna happen. What a load.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
I just had a big dumb smile when that happened because... oh, man. If I had to give a rating, I think I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. It was a pretty good movie. One I still enjoy to this day. But yeah, those are pretty much my quick thoughts with Shrek. And yeah, I'm pretty much just going to try to go off script throughout the entire movies of Shrek, including Puss in Boots. Because as much as I can barely remember my experience with the Shrek movies, for Puss in Boots, oh yeah, I definitely remember not only seeing that in theaters, but just, I guess a little bit of my experience with it. But like I said, those are just my quick thoughts with Shrek that came out pretty much 21 years ago. Be sure to let me know your thoughts, comments down below. And as always, I'll see you all for my review for Shrek 2. And as always, peace out.
What a load.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.